We have been working on root chakra all month. And so we were working on foundational stuff the first week, and then we were working on grounded postures. And then what did we explore? We had a little heart opening, the little hula girl on the dashboard. And another piece of the root chakra is, and I'm going to drop the playlist in the chat if anyone wants it. So another piece of the root chakra is about your right to exist in the world. So it's literally formed upon your creation. And so this says, your root chakra says you have a right to be here, to be in this earth, and to have ownership of your body and your space and your life. And so I thought we would explore some postures that give us the right to take up some space. So we're going to be having some big expressive movement in the body today. So we'll see what comes of that, and we'll get started standing today. You can rise up onto your feet. And once you're standing, take your feet about shoulder width distance at the very front of your space. It's a little wider than the hips. And let the hands come together at the heart. And if you're comfortable closing your eyes right now, you can close them down. Or you can choose one spot to let the eyes steady on. And with a slightly wider base of support with the feet, just try to create a very grounded space. Something you know you can rely on. Even if you have to shift around a little front to back or side to side, we're just trying to center our weight right over the middle of both feet. And from the soles of your feet, start to span up your legs. And that space by the kneecaps, try to lift them up so you feel the quadriceps start to work a little more. And then your pelvis, we're just trying to create this neutral space. So the tailbone, if it naturally likes to point backwards, see if you can tilt it slightly down. Notice the space that's right beneath the belly button, and try to engage through the very low abdominals, drawing the belly button in and up. Lift your heart up into your thumbs so you get just a hair longer through the spine. And as you feel your hands connecting right in front of the heart, really make an effort to press the right hand into the left and the left hand into the right. Soften through the shoulders. And then level your chin with the earth. And all these little touch points that we just went through in Tadasana, notice if you're still working through all of them, through the quads and the belly, the hands, and the heart. So we hopefully feel like we're standing at attention and we're a really solid structure. Like nothing could take us down. Your eyes could stay opened or closed, and as you breathe in, keep the palms pressing, but raise the fingertips all the way above your head. Exhale, release the arms out to the sides and down, and then scoop the hands back together at the heart. Inhale, lift the fingertips back up. Same thing, exhale, big wingspan as you open the arms wide. Scoop the hands back together. And one more time, inhale, spread the fingers back overhead. Exhale, release the arms down and slide the palms back together. And now let the hands drop down in front of you. Blink the eyes open. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, big dive all the way over your legs. I'm gonna stay here in this forward fold, and you can bend the knees as much as you'd like. Capture opposite elbows if you prefer, shake out the head. And if the arms are calling to you in any other way, you're welcome to take a different shape. Continue folding forward over your legs. Let the arms just release down if they're in some other shape. If you're following along with music, take your time over your next few moments. You can hit play on the first track. And then make sure the knees are as bent as they need to be so your fingertips can actually touch the floor. Put a deeper bend in the right knee. Inhale, lift your left arm and open it all the way up to the sky. And then circle the arm all the way forward out in front of you. And release the fingertips back down. Bend your left knee. Inhale, raise your right arm all the way up to the sky. Reach it forward over the ear. And exhale, release. And we'll switch it up. Bend the right knee. Inhale, lift your left arm. Circle it forward. Exhale, release. Taking up some space. Bend the left knee. Inhale, raise the right arm. Exhale, reach it forward and down. We'll take it one more time each way. Inhale, left arm. Reach it forward, exhale, release. Last time, inhale, right arm goes high. Exhale, forward and down. So take the feet to hip distance, so just a little narrower. Inhale, come halfway up, draw the heart forward. Tap your fingertips to the floor and exhale your left foot to the very back of your space. Draw your chest forward, so you can be on the fingertips right beneath the shoulders. And on the exhale, lengthen out through the front right leg any amount, just so you can say, hey to the hamstring a little more. As you rebend the knees, sink the hips down. Inhale, stretch forward through the chest. Exhale, lengthen the front leg and take your fold. And just one more time, rebend, breathe in. Exhale, lengthen and fold. As you bend back into your knee, release your left knee onto the mat, untuck the toes. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up to the sky. Take hold of the left wrist with the right hand and side bend over to the right. So we're tugging on that left arm to generate even more space on that left side. As you breathe in, come all the way back to center. Exhale, release the hands down to the ground. Shift your hips back. Scoot your right leg all the way out to the right. So it's roughly, your right foot is roughly in line with your left knee on the floor. And then take your left hand over to the left. Inhale, lift your right arm all the way up to the sky. Circle the right arm behind you ever so slightly so you get a little puffier through the chest. A little wider across the heart. As you circle your right hand all the way back down to the ground, crawl your hands toward the front of your space. We'll keep your right leg out to the side. Just sink your hips down toward your left heel and turn your right toes up to the ceiling. So relax your head. Notice the quality of your breath. So in these moments of pause, you get to explore the breath even further. On the breath in, lift your hips up. Stack the shoulders right over the wrists and take this right leg that's out to the side, hover it all the way up to the ground behind you. So your right toes face the floor for now. Press into the hands. And if and when you're ready, with the belly still strong, send the left arm forward. So your left thumb points up to the sky. As you breathe out, take your left elbow and your right knee together in the center. Just round through the spine. Inhale, stretch the limbs apart. Hold them here. And like an airplane, send your left arm to the left and your right leg over to the right. Yeah. Inhale, come back to center. If you're in a small room, this will be an interesting class. Exhale, elbow and knee together in the middle. Inhale, stretch your limbs apart. And back out to the sides as you breathe out. Steady eyes. Inhale, back to center. Take it through one more round. Exhale, elbow and knee unite. Inhale, get long. Exhale, take it wide. Inhale, back to center. We'll keep the right leg lifted. Set your left hand back to the ground beneath your shoulder. Pull the right knee to the outside of the right arm and place your right foot to the pinky side of your hand. Add your left leg, step it wide to the outside of the left hand. Bend your knees, sink the hips, hands together at the heart. Good, good. Notice again the feet on the earth. So trying to create this even foundation. It's really centered, grounded foundation. Let your fingertips come to rest back down on the ground. Raise your hips up and scoot the feet back to hip width distance. Breathe in halfway, just catch a little length. Touch the fingertips down, exhale your right foot to the very back of your mat. So front knee for now is over the ankle. We're stretching the chest forward as your right heel presses back. And on a breath out, lengthen the left leg, let your forehead bow down. Rebend your knee, take a breath in, move the heart forward. Lengthen the front leg, exhale, get into that hamstring. One more time, breathe in, get long. Exhale and fold. As you bend again, place your right knee onto the mat, untuck the toes. Inhale, lift your arms all the way overhead. Take hold of the right wrist now with the left hand and lean over to the left. Just notice that the shoulders are getting really scrunchy by the ears, just trying to maintain that space around the base of the neck. Next, inhale, rise back to the center. Release your hands down to the ground. And as you scoot the hips back, we're just making a little space so you can sneak your left leg through and over to the left. So your foot aligns to that right knee on the floor. Take your right hand all the way over to the right. Raise your left arm all the way up to the sky. And then let the hand fall gently behind you. Getting again that space through the heart. As you circle your left hand back down to the floor, crawl the hands forward toward the front of your mat. Sink your hips toward your right heel and turn your left toes up to the sky. Relax your head. Next time you breathe in, raise your hips up, align the shoulders right on top of the wrists, and then bring that left leg straight back to hover above the ground. Gather your abdominals up and in and press into the hands so you're lifting it out of the shoulders. And then add the right arm, send it forward. Breathe in. Exhale, take your elbow and knee together. Inhale, stretch the limbs apart. And then right arm to the right, left leg to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, elbow and knee through the middle. Inhale, get long. Exhale, airplane to the sides. Yes, inhale, come back to center. We'll take that one more time. Exhale, elbow and knee unite. Inhale, get long once again. Exhale, limbs to the side. Breathe in through the middle. Set your right hand beneath your shoulder. Step your left foot to the outside of the left hand. And then your right foot joins it. Take it wide. Malasana, bend your knees. Breathe in, hands to the heart. Exhale, fold over the legs. Draw your feet hip width. Breathe in, halfway, lengthen out. Exhale, fold forward. All the way to stand. Inhale, circle your arms up. And dive right back down. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank position. Step backwards, top of a push-up. And then we'll take the feet a little bit wider, so almost to the edges of your mat. Pop up onto your right fingertips. Stay on the right fingertips. See if you can lift your left toes up and away from the earth. And then maybe the right arm goes forward, straight out in front. Take a moment, breathe in. Ooh, exhale, release the limbs, set it down. Yeah, now we'll just flirt with the other side. Pop to the left fingertips, hold here. We'll start with that right leg. Float the right toes off the earth. Steady gaze past your hands. Reach the left arm forward as an option. Keep engaging that right glute and hamstring. And then softly release and lower. Hold in this high plank. We'll take the feet hip width, shift forward and lower down with control. And you can certainly use your knees in that transition. Uncurl the toes, inhale, pick up the heart, right to cobra. Exhale, release and lower the chest back down. Let's take up some space with the arms. Move the fingertips out to the sides and tent the hands. Elbows go high. Inhale, lift the heart up. Slip the shoulders down and out of the ears. Exhale, release the chest back down. And take that again. Inhale, pick up the heart. Press into the tops of the feet. Exhale, recline and lower. Move the hands right next to the chest once again. Inhale, either to cobra, or if you're ready for up dog, lengthen the arms. Hover the hips and thighs. Lead with the low belly and exhale back to down dog. Give yourself a little time to breathe in this down dog. Our first visit, first chance to check in with it. And then inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Stack your hips, bend your right knee, and open up through that right side. And inhale, straighten through the right leg, level through the right hip. On the exhale, shift forward and tap your right knee to your right upper arms. The knee goes wide, the hip opens. Inhale, kick your right leg back up. Exhale, right knee to the right upper arm again. And one more time. Inhale, drive your heel high. Exhale, right knee to the right upper arm. Place the right foot wide to the outside of the hand. Left foot mirrors it. Malasana once again. Bend the knees. Inhale. Hands to the heart. Exhale, fold forward. Take your feet together. Big toes touch. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, put your buns back. Inhale, lift your arms out, chair pose. And exhale, dive right back down. Same thing, bend your knees, sink your hips. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, dive back down. One more time, get your buns low. Inhale, lift your arms up, chair pose. Exhale, dive over your legs. Breathe in, halfway. Exhale, high plank, step back. Shift forward and lower down, halfway or to the belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, take it on back. Inhale your left leg skyward. Stack your hips, bend your knee, open up that left side. Just try to keep even roots through the right and left hands. See that right heel in the back sinking down a little bit lower. Inhale, straighten your left leg, level out through the hip. Exhale, tap your left knee to your left upper arm. Inhale, drive the heel back up. Same direction, exhale, left knee, left arm. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, left knee to the left upper arm, and then lightly place the foot forward. Right foot joins. Bend your knees, inhale, malasana. Option to stay right here or crow pose. Lift the hips so you can scoot your feet together. Have a narrow base to start. Plant the palms, slide your knees onto the upper arms. Look forward. 1 foot or 2 feet begin to lift. Press the palms round the back and suction your heels up to your bottom. If you practice shooting back to chaturanga from here, here's an option. Otherwise, set the toes down. We'll make our way to down dog, however you wish to arrive. Inhale, take your right leg back to the sky. Stack your hips, bend your knee, and open up through that right side. Inhale, straighten through the right leg. Level the hip, and this time on the exhale, tap the right knee to the left elbow. Inhale, kick the leg back up. Same thing, exhale, right knee, left elbow. One more time, breathe in. And this time we're gonna hold, exhale to the left. Shoot your right leg straight out to the side. Stamp your left heel flat and lift your left arm. So your right leg, we want it roughly out in line with the right hip. So the foot's not too far back in space, because in a moment, this moment, we're gonna lower our hips all the way down to the ground. Keep your legs wide, turn all 10 toes up, you got it. Take your left hand, put it behind your left hip. Press into the left hand, lift the hips, inhale, lift the right arm. Big deep breath. Exhale, lower the hips back down. Like your hands are big helicopter arms, start to windmill them all the way forward. Spin to the ball of the left foot. Inhale, take your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Ground your left heel. Inhale, open up to the left, right to warrior 2. Here we are, a little stillness, a little familiarity. Heel to arch in the feet. You know I love a good warrior 2 hold, so we'll linger here. A few moments. Continue sinking forward and down into that front knee, and then counter that by pressing into the outer edge of that back left foot. So the good news is the legs get to stay exactly as they are, so we're not going to change them. But like we're moving toward side angle, but we're not going to use the weight of the arms. Sweep your right arm toward the back of the mat. Sweep your left arm all the way forward. Keep bending into that front knee. Yeah, and then we're just going to reverse that. Rise all the way up. Send your left arm in front of the body. Right arm reaches back. Breathe in here. And then go back to that side angle variation. Exhale. Right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, rise up to this version of a reverse warrior. Exhale, take it forward, side angle. And last time reversing, take a breath in, stretch all the way up and back. And now exhale the hands down to the inside of the right foot. Take the left knee to the floor and move the right foot a little wider to the right. Right hand to the right knee. Just help your right knee to the side. So you have the baby edge of the foot. Turn your chest to the right. And decide if you want to stay right here or bend your back knee. Seek out the toes with the right hand. Give yourself one more moment just to breathe in where you are. And listen closely from here. If you have the back toes, set them down. Simultaneously, we're going to lean the hips back. Move your left toes to the left so you can sweep the right leg up and into the air. Right arm goes high to the sky. And that left shoulder is right on top of the left wrist. Now, take this top right arm, reach it all the way forward, over the ear. As you exhale, kick the right arm forward, the right leg forward, and see if you can give the toes a little love tap. Then inhale, open all the way out to the sides. Exhale, fingers and toes tap. Inhale, expand outward. Exhale, little tap. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, expand through the arm and leg, hold here. Look to the ground, put your right hand beneath your shoulder. Spin to the ball of the back right foot, tuck your left knee into your nose. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Touch your big toes together, bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold back down. Breathe in halfway. We'll make our way to down dog. Either exhale to crow back, chaturanga back, or nothing back, and just step into it, your choice. Inhale, take your left leg to the sky. Stack your hips, bend your knee, and open it up. And inhale, straighten the leg, level things out. Exhale your left knee to your right elbow. Twist to the right. Inhale, drive it back up. Same thing, exhale to the right. Inhale, kick it back up. This time we'll hold. Exhale to the right. Look to the right, shoot your leg to the side, right out in line with your left hip. Stamp the back heel down and raise your right arm up. And think of all of your limbs taking up space. Stretch them apart from each other. Big breath in here. Exhale, simply lower your hips down. Point all 10 toes up. Take the right hand behind the right hip. Lift the hips, inhale, sweep your left arm up, reach it over the ear. Beautiful, exhale, lower the hips down. Windmill, helicopter hands to the front of your space, spin to the ball of the back foot, and sweep your left leg up. Breathe in. Exhale, step through. Spin the right heel flat and open up to the right for your warrior two. And then just check out the landing. Again, the foundation of your pose. So you have this supportive base for everything else. Heel to arch, left toes forward. Left knee is solid and bent right over the ankle. And the whole upper body, squaring it to that right long edge of your space. Right. We're going to add the movement. So again, the arms stay pretty loose, pretty big. Sweep your right arm in front of your body as your left arm reaches all the way back in space. Take a breath in. Exhale, left arm in front of the body as you reach the right arm over the ear. Keep the heart spiraling up and then reverse it again. Inhale, rise up, reach back. Keep bending that front knee. Exhale, take it forward. Side angle. Again, breathe in, rise up and reach. Exhale, take it forward. Good. Final reverse. Take a full breath in. This time on the exhale, take the hands to the inside of the foot. Lower your back knee down. And wiggle your left foot a little wider to the left. As the left hand comes onto the thigh, reach your knee a little wider. So you're on the baby edge of that left foot. Shoulders are down and back. And you might bend the back knee and take hold of the toes with your left hand. And keep using that right hand to press the ground away from you. So the right arm will pretty much stay in place as your pillar of support. If you have the left toes, or the right toes rather, release them. Lean your hips back slightly so you can angle the right toes behind you. Lift the left leg up and the left arm to the sky. And then readjust in that right arm if you need. So wrist is under elbow, is under shoulder. It's only Monday. That usually happens at the end of the week. Send your left arm all the way forward over your ear. Reach your left fingertips and left toes apart. And then on the exhale, kick everything out in front of you and try to tap fingers and toes together. Then breathe in, stretch your arm and leg apart. Take up room and space. And then exhale, tap right out in front. Inhale, expand out. 2 more times like that. Exhale, take it forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yes. And then inhale, stretch the arm and leg apart. Look to the ground, lower the left hand beneath the shoulder. Left toes to the ground behind you, and we'll tuck the right knee into the nose. Inhale, kick the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, simply release into down dog from here. Your choice. If you want to add in a vinyasa, you can shift forward and lower down. Breathe in together. Exhale together. Inhale. Take your right leg to the sky once again. Stack your hips, bend your knee. And now you might stay right here, or let the left toes land behind you for a wild thing. Lift the hips, the heart, reach the right arm forward, and inhale to that front line of the body. Exhale, flip back and keep your right leg in the air. Breathe in. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow, shoot your leg to the side. Broken triangle, inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, lower your hips down to the ground. Lift the toes, left hand behind you. Inhale, pick up the hips, pick up the right arm. Exhale, lower the hips. Circle the hands all the way forward. Right leg goes back to the sky on the inhale. Exhale, step your right foot through. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, open up, warrior two. That version of side angle as you exhale, right arm in front of the body, left arm over. Inhale, reverse it, stretch back. This time on the exhale, reach forward through the right arm. Lift your left leg up into the air and raise your left arm up to half moon. With the option to stay right here or stretch your left arm all the way forward over the ear. Just like we did when we were on the bottom knee, kick the left toes forward, the left hand forward, try to tap the toes, and then inhale, stretch the limbs apart. Ooh, just two more like that. Exhale, kick forward, maybe a little lung tap, and then inhale to get long. Last time, exhale, little tap. Good. Breathe in, look down to the ground. Exhale, lower the left hand, square through the hip, step your left foot back. Plant the palms, step the right foot back, maybe the toes hover as you lower. Inhaling, exhale. Breathe in, send your left leg to the sky. Stack your hips, bend your knees, stay or flip that puppy over. Raise the hips and the heart. Take an extra inhale. Then exhale, flip it on back. Left leg goes high to breathe in. Exhale, kick it over to the right. Stamp the back heel, inhale, lift the right arm, broken triangle. Exhale, lower your hips to the earth. Put the right hand behind you, roll to the edges of the feet. Inhale, lift the hips in the left arm. Exhale, lower the hips, circle the hands forward. Left leg goes back to the sky to breathe in. Exhale, step through. Spin the back heel down, inhale, open up, warrior two. Exhale to that version of side angle. Left arm sweeps beneath the body. Inhale, rise up and reverse. The right arm sweeps in front of the body. Exhale, reach forward to the left arm and raise your right leg. Raise your right hand to your half moon. Flex the right ankle. Reach your right arm all the way forward over the ear. Option to kick the right hand, the right toes toward each other. Little love tap, then inhale to stretch the limbs apart. Exhale, little tap. And one more time, breathe in. Exhale, little tap. Inhale, get long, look down to the ground. Exhale, lower the right hand. Step your right foot backwards. Step your left foot backwards. Maybe the toes float or head right to down dog. Yay, okay. Here we go, let's keep moving and grooving. Inhale, right leg goes high. Same thing, exhale, stack the hips, bend your knee, stay or flip for the breath in. Exhale, flip back. Keep the right leg lifted on the inhale. Exhale, kick your leg over to the left. Ground the back heel, inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, lower the hips. Left hand behind you, inhale, sweep your right arm overhead. Exhale, lower it down. Hands spiral forward, inhale, take your right leg back up. Exhale, step through. Warrior two, breathe in, rise up. Exhale to that version of side angle. Inhale to this version of reverse. Exhale, Half moon, rise up to balance, and this time you can stay and breathe here, or bend your left knee and reach for the left toes for Chapasana. Taking the toes and kicking them back into the hand to open the heart and the belly. Take up some room. Slow the pace of your breathing, gain control. And know that you're always welcome to add on to things. So if and when you'd like to add a handstand kick or hop back or anything of the sort, you're certainly welcome to take it. Otherwise, we'll release the hand and foot. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower the left hand, step the left foot back. Optional chaturanga of your choice. Final time. Taking these same movements, inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, stack the hip, bend the knee, stay or flip for the breath in. Exhale, flip it on back. Keep your left leg lifted. Exhale, kick your left leg over to the right. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, lower the hips. Right hand behind your hip. Inhale, lift up, reach the left arm forward. Exhale, lower back down. Circle the hands to the front. Raise your left leg high on the breath in. Exhale, step through. Back heel grounds. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Exhale, side angle with these floating arms. Inhale, rise and reverse. Exhale, half move. Stick and stay or bend the right knee. Take the right toes and kick the foot backwards. And rather than pointing your right knee to the sky, we're just trying to keep that right knee level with the right hip. The right toes kicking back, the belly opening up. Inhale, straighten through the arms, straighten through the leg. Again, option, if you want to take any particular transitions, take them, or we'll step it on back. Transition of choice to head toward down dog. All right. Look forward to the hands and step your right foot to the outside of the right hand. So do a wide stance again, and that left knee down on the floor. So we're going to take a lot of options from here. So one, if you want to stick and stay in the hip opener, awesome. If you have blocks available, you want to just chill, great. If you want to work toward Ekapada Vinyasa, toward an arm balance, we'll prep for that, okay? So the right hand will capture the back of the right ankle. Lean your hips back and scoop the right arm beneath the right knee. So your right knee is going to rest on the upper shelf of that right arm. Then the right hand plants over to the right. The component most often forgotten in this pose is the left arm. And this is your ticket to, what's the expression? Your keys to the kingdom, that's what I'm thinking of. This left arm is where all the magic happens. So scoot the left hand in, hug the left elbow in. Now tuck your back left toes, raise your left knee. Keep wiggling your right foot forward till the right foot lifts. Keys to the kingdom, bend into the left elbow, like chaturanga. Look forward, lean forward, and it's in that lean that's going to pick up that back leg. Yes, good, and then you might keep lifting that back leg all the way to the sky to shoot the right foot back. And maybe chaturanga happens from there. Woo, yowzers. And then we'll meet in downward facing dog. So good, you guys. Yeah, if you want to try that again, if you want to enter it from down dog, feel free to Change your approach. Holy moly, second side. Step your left foot to the outside of the left hand. Lower your back knee down just so you can get organized. So option one remains to chill, hang in the hip opener if you want. Option two to work the arm balance. Take your left hand to the back side of the left ankle. Scoop that left shoulder underneath, and you gotta really snuggle up here because that's your shelf. Left hand goes to the left. Your right elbow, we gotta squeeze that guy into the rib cage. Lengthen your back leg. Inchworm your left foot forward till it floats. It doesn't have to go all the way straight. Bend your right elbow, lean forward. And now that transition is keep lifting that back leg. And that's what will help swing that front leg back. Whew. And then we all deserve a child's pose. So go ahead and come to the knees and relax your arms, relax your upper body. Take a breather here. Reacquaint with your breath. If you're like super thrilled to be in child's pose, you can stay there for a few more moments. But just take your time rising up to meet me kneeling on the shin bones, but you can keep the hips down on the heels. And take the backs of the hands. We've done a lot on our hands today. Take the backs of the hands onto the thighs. And we'll do what we normally don't do in yoga and shrug the shoulders up to the ears so that you can put a little more pressure in that back side of the wrist. Just stretch those guys out. We'll relax the shoulders. And we'll take your right forearm, I'm gonna scoop back. We'll take your right forearm down to the ground. Doesn't so much matter the placement, but we're gonna make your left elbow kind of like a makeshift foam roller and slide your left elbow, the pointy part of your elbow, down the fleshy part of the right forearm. So we're just avoiding the bones, but you can take it a few times, a few passes on the underside of the forearm. And then you might flip the palm down and drag your elbow through the top of the forearm. And if you hit a super tender spot, give yourself some time just to stay and breathe on that area. And then we'll switch it around. Take the left forearm down. Use the right elbow to make a few passes on both sides. It's like really interesting, right? What you can find in your forearms. Who knew? All right, rise up for a moment and then just give your hands a final shake. Hopefully that gives a little relief to the wrists. And we'll come on to the bottom. I'm gonna keep facing you, but whatever orientation works in your room to take your legs nice and wide. So we've been here before, this time we'll just let it be more restful. So keep all 10 toes pointing up. Take a breath in just to sit long and tall. You can stay upright if this feels like enough for the inner thighs and the hamstrings, or you can crawl the fingers forward with the aim to maintain length of the spine as you fold. Keep pressing your heels away from you. Peek at the toes, see that all 10 are still alive, still pointing up to the sky. And completely switch gears with your breath and let it slow down. to a rhythm that really requires some focus to create. Wherever you are, let your inhale be what brings you upright. Take the hands beneath your knees and give them a scoop back together. And we'll meet on the back. As you draw your knees into your chest, we'll just keep the right knee drawn in and send the left leg forward. Move this into a twist. So the right leg comes across the body. The right arm stretches away. And if you want to take any other variation, maybe that idea of taking up space, your top right leg could get long. That left hand could sneak a little further down the leg. When we think about balancing chakras, or some people will say clearing chakras, it's really nothing more than creating simple awareness into how you relate to what that chakra means, what it represents. Whether it's something you eagerly attach to and resonate with, or it's something that feels so foreign. That's all information for you. Sadhyaya, your self-study. And take this right leg all the way back to center. And switch it up. Take the left knee in, right leg forward. And move it into your twist of choice. Whether it's maintaining a bent leg or straightening it out. So give yourself permission to explore what is your relation to your right to exist, your right to ownership, to have in this world. Especially a lot of you city dwellers. We make ourselves so small to fit into our space. Give yourself the right to be big and bold. You bring yourself all the way back through the middle. I'll suggest meeting with the soles of the feet together and the knees apart, but if there's a different expression of a final pose you want to take, please create what would feel right. Our bodies are so smart that we often know what will create balance. It's a matter of listening in. If there's anything else your body needs before rest, please feel free to take it. Otherwise, we'll let the legs straighten out in front of you. And your hands face the sky, palms. And you're welcome to take up even more space here. Maybe the feet go a little wider for the Shavasana. Arms could even go overhead. Let your breath take up space in your body. So we're creating the deepest inhale through the nose, followed by the longest exhale. And we're right to rest, to just be, to just surrender. Like a little extra time to rest. Please take as much time, as much space as you need. Otherwise, we'll let the breath return to the body in a deeper way. The hands and the feet reawaken. And as you bend your knees and make your way to one side, let's rise to a seat. Let your hands connect at the heart. Forehead bow in the direction of your hands. Bowing in acknowledgement to your own existence. Bowing in acknowledgement to everyone else's. With honor, with gratitude.